Okay. So we're now left with Iago and Cassio. Are you hurt, Lieutenant? Right. Are you wounded? Do I need to help you? And Cassio says, I passed all surgery. There's no hope. There's no help for me. Marry, God forbid. Kind of imagine Iago being quite excited at that point, thinking, brilliant, he's about to die. But it's not a physical wound that he's taken. It's a blow to his reputation. So, many of Shakespeare's most famous lines actually come from this play, and this is one of them, where we get this repeated reputation. I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial. So he says it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Because it's to him the thing that sets him apart from, the animals. What's left is beast-like, is horrible. And Iago just kind of laughs it off. Oh, I thought you'd received some bodily wound. Is that all? There's more of sense in that than in reputation. So now we're going to learn Iago's views on reputation. It is an idle and most false imposition, oft got without merit and lost without deserving. What does that mean? Maggie, any thoughts? If you get a reputation without merit. Yeah, without working for it. And then lost without deserving, Aiden? It might be implying that. I'm just talking about the when he's talking about reputation, he's saying that often we can lose our reputation. It's not our own fault. Simran? He does say here that he can recover the general. What war would he be winning? That's all done though, isn't it? They've all drowned. So that's been put to bed now. Emily? Why?
Because Iago, the whole reason he came to do this was for his reputation, and now he's saying it's fine, like you don't need to worry about his reputation.
So Iago's doing it for his reputation.
Yeah.
So he suggested, is that one of his motivations?
Yeah.
Possibly. He says, you've lost no reputation at all unless you repute yourself such a loser. Again, this is about self-determination. Iago is always about, you make of your life what you will. You're in charge. Who can take me back to a really important metaphor that he uses earlier in the play when he's talking to Rodrigo, when Rodrigo's wanting to take his life? What does he use? What metaphor? I need more than Aiden and Emily. Yes, go on. The garden metaphor, yeah. Excellent. Is that what you two were going to say? Oh. What were you going to say, Aiden? Yeah. So that's what he says, that you that's how you don't drown yourself. You drown puppies and kittens, don't you? There are ways to recover the general again. You are but now cast in his mood, a punishment more in policy than in malice. more in policy than in malice. What's he saying there? Hannah?
Othello didn't take away with parsimony, he just did it because he has to rest the general.
Yeah, he's got to follow the rules, the policy. You've acted like this, I have to do that. And we know that because he says, Cassio, I love thee, but nevermore be officer of mine. Even so as one would beat his offenceless dog to affright an imperious lion. Sue to him again, and he's yours. Make your suit to him, like. Cassio obviously is saying, you know, he's possibly feeling a bit sorry for himself. I'll rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good a commander with so slight, so drunken, and so indiscreet an officer. Drunk, and speak parrot and squabble, swagger, swear, and discourse fustian with one's own shadow. He's like, I can't believe I acted like that. O thou invisible spirit of wine, if thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee devil. So it's obviously still all the alcohol's fault. He said that earlier. What was he that you followed with your sword? What had he done to you? I know not. Was it possible? I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. Oh God, that men should put an enemy in their mouths to steal away their brains. Really good description of what alcohol can do. Literally putting an enemy in your mouth. Some more personification of alcohol. And how does this help Iago's plan? Layla? Yeah, so he doesn't know what Rodrigo said or who he is. Brilliant. Could just be anybody. That we should with joy, pleasance, revel and applause transform ourselves into beasts. That there again, that bestial. Why, but you are now well enough. How came you thus recovered? Well, you've sobered up pretty quick. It hath pleased the devil drunkenness to give place to the devil wrath. One unperfectness shows me another to make me frankly despise myself. So Isabel, what two things does he hate about himself there? Yeah, and what does wrath mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't act like it's cheating to read the notes. That's why we want you to have the Arden. Wrath is anger. Oh, come, you are too severe a moraler. As the time, the place, and the condition of this country stands, I could heartily wish this had not befallen, but since it is as it is, mend it for your own good. All right, stop beating yourself up. Let's think about how to fix it. God, my handwriting's not good. Oops. Okay. Cassio says, right, well, I'll ask him for my place again. He shall tell me I'm a drunkard. Had I as many mouths as Hydra, such an answer would stop them all. He said, well, he's saying, how can I get my place back when I've been drunk? To be now a sensible man, by and by a fool, and presently a beast. Oh, strange. Every inordinate cup is unblessed, and the ingredients is a devil. So really he's just repeating himself there. Can't believe that I got drunk and acted like this. Iago kind of sticks up for alcohol here a little bit. It's like, yeah, you know, good wine is a familiar creature if it be well used. Like, don't blame the wine because you had too much alcohol. So now he's going to shift. So he's going to move into his plan a bit more. I think you think I love you. It's so sly, isn't it? Because he's not saying that he does love him. He's like, do you think I love you? Because that'll work. As long as you think it, I don't have to prove it. Cassio's still banging on. I've well approved it, sir. Aye, drunk. But he needs to stop him going on about it. He says, I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. Ooh. Big stuff when she gets the highlighter out. I may say so in this respect, for that he hath devoted and given up himself to the contemplation, mark, and denotement of her. Sorry, of her parts and graces. She's the boss now. Confess yourself freely to her. Emily. Yeah, good. Love it when you start seeing the connections. Or is it what Othello says? What does Othello say when they land in Cyprus? My fair warrior. God, like you were on fire this morning, you. Well done. Confess yourself freely to her. Importune her help to put you in your place again. Don't go straight to Othello. Work on his wife. She holds it a vice in her goodness not to do more than she is requested. I think that's quite loaded. On the one hand, from anybody else, it would be a compliment. She always wants to do more than is asked of her. She always wants to help. But she's a woman, and she should know her place. So that's the problem. This broken joint between you and her husband, entreat her to splinter. Right. I think it's pretty obvious that we've got a metaphor there, isn't it? He says, and I'll bet all my money that this crack of your love shall grow stronger than it was before. You advise me well. I protest in the sincerity of love and kindness. So yeah, he says, right, in the morning, I'll go and find Desdemona. And so he does. He says, I'm going to go find Desdemona in the morning and make sure that she knows that I need my job back. And then we're left with Iago on his own. Right, so we'll pause it there. If I can find my